Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. This is a Kendi K all day. This is episode 42 of Shop Talk. We are the Content Creator Collective, and we are here just talking about shop as YouTube content creators. Welcome in, YouTube creators. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. And this is a Kendi K all day. You're in the right place at the right time because this is, in fact, this is a Shop Talk. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. This is Kendi K all day. I hope you all are having a great day because we are talking shop today, friends, and we are focusing on this idea of using tis the season for YouTube growth as a YouTube content creator. How about that? How about that as a topic for today's discussion? Welcome, YouTube creator. Wait a minute. Sorry about that feedback. Kitty K has multiple tabs open on my device, and I needed to shut one down. Y'all, it's like that. Things happen. Things happen because Kitty K is relatively new in these YouTube streets. I am a recently fully monetized content creator, though. Was able to monetize my channel in just 6 months, grew it from 260 subscribers, well over now 1,500 subscribers have committed to Kendi K and said, you know what? There's something about that Kendi K that I love in these YouTube streets. And so I want to thank all my subscribers. And if you're just viewing, keep watching. You'll be a subscriber before long. I'm confident of that thing too. Y'all, today we are focusing on for this episode of Shop Talk because in fact, every episode of Shop Talk is a live creator Q&A. So go ahead. If you have a question as a new or small YouTube content creator, or perhaps you've been in these YouTube streets as a creator for longer than that, friends, go ahead. If you have some questions, how do I start the monetization process? What do I need to do to grow my channel? Drop those questions, drop your comments in the chat because that is where I bring together this content creator collective of YouTube creators. I bring them together 3 times a week for live Q&A coming straight to you, to your device. Welcome in, friends. Welcome. Let's say hello to some of the creators down in the chat. They're already chatting it up and collaborating, connecting, and growing their channel to and through full monetization. Friends, that's what we like to say over here, that we are trying to grow our channels to and through monetization and beyond and beyond. Yes, absolutely. That's what we do over here for every episode of Shop Talk. I'm going to get right down in that chat and I want to chat it up with our creator collective community and viewers because perhaps you're even considering becoming a content creator in these YouTube streets. If you are on the fence, jump right on in. This is a great time. This is the great season for growth on YouTube as a YouTube creator. Absolutely, my friends. Absolutely. Thank you all for joining me. And thank you all for rocking and riding with me in these YouTube streets. Yes. So let's say good morning to some of the content creators and viewers who are already chatting it up in that chat. Thank you all for joining me for the episode 42 of Shop Talk. We want to welcome in Kyle Vlogs. Welcome, friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Kendi K all day. Welcome. We want to welcome in Monique Poe. And we want to welcome Monique Poe because she is a member of Kendi K's crew, and that's crew with a K. And she's also helping us to moderate this stream today. We want to welcome in creator Simply Debbie Sue. Welcome, welcome. Simply Debbie Sue. Check out Simply Debbie Sue. If you're looking for some great new content that you may not be aware of, she is a fairly new creator in this YouTube streets, but she is tearing up these YouTube streets with growth. Congratulations on your growth, Simply Debbie Sue. Welcome in. Welcome in. We want to welcome in another one of our moderators, Claire, the missing link. Welcome in, Claire. The link is now complete once I see Claire in the building. Y'all give me just one moment. Kendi K needs to plug in all of her devices so we won't lose power. Welcome, Claire. This is the Candy K all day. Candy K is trying to run her checklist, but I obviously went too fast because I did not plug in all of the devices. This content for today is the season for growth as a YouTube content creator. That's what we're talking about today. This topic is far too important for us to lose power right in the midst of that. Welcome in, friends. Welcome. This is Candy K all day. If you're joining us for the first time, drop in that chat and let us know so that we can give you a warm welcome. Absolutely. We want to welcome our good buddy Rudy into this episode 42 of Shop Talk. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. We want to welcome America's High Vibe Coach. It's Lala, the High Vibe Coach. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. We want to welcome in Monique Poe, moderating this stream for us and member of Candy K's crew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Claire. We are beyond 1,500 subscribers, and y'all, we're on a road to 5,000 subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. This is a Candy K all day. There's my color. See, I love, I like that goldenrod, golden in color, that yellow goldenrod color. Friends, it's a vibe. It's Candy K. It's quintessential Candy K in my mind, right? And we want to welcome in our buddy Rudy in the building. And I love that. I love Claire is saying it is the season for growth. And that's what we're talking about in episode 42 of Shop Talk. Tis the season for growth. We want to shout out America's High Vibe Coach, Lala the High Vibe Coach. She is using the tagline that November is a Growvember for YouTube content creators. So y'all, let's just grow. Let's just grow our channels to and through full monetization. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. And so y'all, we're using that as a topic for discussion. But if you have any questions about YouTube growth or just about your YouTube channel, how to start a channel, how to grow that channel, any things you're wondering about YouTube Studio, SEO tips, y'all, that's what we do. We are now 42 episodes into Shop Talk. I started it just as an experiment, just wanted to try something new and fun on my channel. And I did it with intentionality, though. I was trying to accumulate the 3,000 watch hours and then eventually the 4,000 watch hours required to full monetization on my channel so that Candy K could start getting her YouTube chats. And I mean, I am super pleased with the results because not only did we quickly, and I do mean quickly, acquire those 3,000 watch hours required for partial monetization, but baby, we quickly, y'all, within less than 30 days, we had got to 4,000 watch hours. Y'all, there is a way to do this YouTube thing, and there's a way to slow roll that thing. So if you are on a faster track, you wanna get connected to Candy K all a day. And the first thing you want to do is go ahead and hit that subscribe button, right? And get here for all the episodes of Shop Talk. Y'all, we stream 3 live Q&A episodes each week of Shop Talk. This is the Sunday Sunrise edition. And with that in mind, feel free to join me on stage. If I know you, that means if you've been in my chat before and I've chatted you up, if I've acknowledged you, then that means I know you in these YouTube streets. Just come in peace, or my moderators will do just what they need to do. They know that you'll just disappear. You'll just disappear. But we don't have to do that because y'all, we real grown over here. We don't do any of that funny business over here. No, we do not. No, we do not, because we over here trying to grow our channels to and through full monetization. So y'all, let's get right to the meat of the matter as we talk about Growvember. That is November. Happy November, everyone. Happy fall, y'all. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all, let's get into it. Let's get to the meat of the matter. And it's not me. And so let's put the visuals up and let's start talking. Y'all, when we talk about quarter four, we are now squarely into quarter four of 2025. Kenny K, what do you mean by Q4? Quarter four. Yeah, we're talking about October, November, December. These are the last 3 months of the year. And y'all, we've done Blocktober. Blocktober is over, baby. But that means we are squarely into quarter four, November through December, y'all. For these next 2 months, friends, you're going to see a significant increase in YouTube traffic as people spend more time at home, because frankly, y'all, because of daylight savings, it's getting darker faster. So folks are getting right on home because they might be women of a particular age or people of a particular age like Kendi K, where I can't see 2 blood without these glasses on. Yes. So I try to be headed towards my home. Absolutely. I try to be headed towards my home at first dark, right? So I can be safely inside. That means people are going to spend more time reclining, relaxing themselves. And baby, it's cold outside. Have y'all noticed that? Fall has come right on here with us. Yes. So maybe it's cold outside, and that means more folks are going to spend more time on, guess what? YouTube and all other platforms. But we're talking, that's what we do for Shop Talk. We only talk about YouTube growth using YouTube as a content creator. That's what's unique about Shop Talk, because the other folks are trying to do what Kendi K does, but can't nobody be Kendi K like Kendi K in these YouTube streets. Absolutely, friends. So keep that in mind. You're definitely, absolutely, definitely. If you've not already seen that, this week I'm going to take a step back, because in order to go forward, you should always look back and see what worked well during Blogtober in October, and continue those practices that work well and tweak those things that did not go as you had intended them. All things should be pointing towards growth on your channel and you improving what you do as a YouTube content creator and how you show up authentically in these YouTube streets. Welcome in. Let's do some more welcomes. I see more friends gathering down in that chat. We want to welcome in Gemini Diva. We want to welcome in Jeff W. in the building. And Nightbot is also down there working for us as a virtual assistant and helping us to cross-pollinate these channels. Yes. So one reason why you want to get on over here to Shop Talk is so that you can cross-pollinate your audience with us. Absolutely. You're able to drop your channel link over and over and over and over again so that folks can quickly, if they like how you come up and how you show up in the chat, they might say, let me check out their channel. And y'all, they're able to quickly click your channel. It is a hyperlink. It is hot. It is active. It's a hot link. Yes, it's a hot URL link, and they can click right over there to your channel and check you out. And then once they get over there, y'all, I'm out of it. Okay. You got to create your best content in order to get viewers to lock into your content. And then they'll have to decide. It's a personal decision, y'all. They will decide if they want to hit subscribe. Yes, Gemini Diva. Thank you, Gemini Diva. Gemini Diva is one of a few folks here who have that coveted blue jacket and that wrench next to their name. That means that they are moderating this stream. And Gemini Diva is also a member of Kendi K's crew. So I want to say, hey there, hey to Gemini Diva. And she makes a good point as a creator. She said, Kendi K, I was trying to come on in here to this stream, but she was stuck in the land of ads. Hey, I love to hear that you had to wait for ads to roll in order to join this stream. Now that means that Kendi K is making a few coins. Yes. I'm looking for my shaker because just the idea of money makes Kendi K want to holler. Yes. We want to welcome in our friend Bambi. Welcome. Bambi's in the building. Great creator. Content, nothing like Kendi K's, but Kendi K has hit subscribe. 10 out of 10. Kendi K highly recommends Bambi Palermo. I don't know why I'm stuttering on Bambi's name, but I guess I just need to spend some more time with you and tell you about Bambi Palermo and the pizza verse. Yes, absolutely. Bambi she's a real cool person. And shout out to her Midwest vibes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So, y'all, as a content creator, you want to really focus on this holiday season as a season of growth for your channel, and think of it as an extra boost from YouTube, an extra boost from just being this time of year where folks are going to spend more time at home and more time on their devices watching YouTube. And so y'all make use of your emojis. We're going to move away from Blogtober and our jack-o'-lantern and just choose different emojis that set the tone for your content, and they go well with your content and go well with this season. This is Growvember, according to Lala, the High Vibe Coach, and some others. This is Growvember. This is the season for growth in these YouTube streets, because there's gonna be so many more people in these YouTube streets, hopefully watching the best content coming from you. Y'all, that's how you grow your channel, is you give them the best content that you can. Y'all, think about playlisting of your content. Friends, I will tell you this. Let me give you a clear example. Think about playlists, think about thumbnails, and think about your SEO keywords. So in terms of playlists, can you go ahead and start your Thanksgiving playlist as an extension of your Blogtober content? Think about what videos did you put into your Blogtober playlist. Can you move right on into a Thanksgiving playlist? That's what you call working smarter, not harder. Yes. Did you know that your YouTube content can be put into multiple playlists? Y'all, there's no limit. There's no limit, because folks may still be absorbing your Blogtober content, and or they might just say, hey, new month, it's Growtember, it's November. So I want to see what November content is out there as I get ready. Candy K has already done chicken and dressing, and you better believe it's going to be in Candy K's November playlist. Absolutely. Because I'm going to use different thumbnails in the titles. I'm going to zhuzh up on my thumbnails this time for November and for November things. And Candy K is putting that, ooh, y'all, that chicken and dressing that Candy K did last week. That live stream, Candy K is putting that straight into her November playlist. And if you know, Candy K is probably going to bring it right on back, right on through her December and her Vlogmas content as well. Y'all, think about your thumbnails. Can you use titles and keywords, SEO keywords that lend themselves to this time of year, to November, to the season of giving, all of the things? Keep all those things in mind and use them to your advantage to help you grow your YouTube channel. Just grow. Yes, absolutely. I want to thank you all for chatting it up in that chat. Don't forget to drop your channel link. This is Candy K all day. I love Shoptalk. Shoptalk, y'all, I do lots of different facets to my channel, and Shoptalk, because of its tremendous growth, it will be moving to its own channel real soon. I've got a timeline in mind, but I'm still working and connecting and making sure I have all pieces working well. But y'all look for it, because of the tremendous support on Shoptalk and the folks who said, Candy K, I've been trying your strategies and they are helping me. They are working. Keep going, Candy K. So I appreciate you dropping your comments and feedback. I look at all the feedback, y'all, because I have a growth mindset. Hashtag a growth mindset. Absolutely, my friends. I have a growth mindset. I don't take feedback and try to trash the creator or trash the viewer, the subscriber who gives me that feedback. All feedback, you should be reading all feedback. And if more than one person tells you the same thing, you probably should lean into the feedback and just have a growth mindset. Is how do you receive constructive feedback? Now, if folks are trying to troll you, that's one thing. But if folks are just trying to let you know things that might help you, give you ideas for topics for Shoptalk, or give you ideas for things on your channel, listen to your viewers. They're the most important thing that you can do, is listen to your viewers. And how are your viewers reaching out to you? Hey, you can reach me on Instagram under Kendi K, all day, one word. And you can also reach out to me by email. You can go to my channel page and you will find my email address. Most people won't do all those things. Most people will just drop down in the chat, and that is one of the ways that they can quickly give you feedback, good or bad, about your channel. Hashtag growth mindset. Yes, yes, yes. Friends, if you haven't noticed it already, that link is there for those who might want to join us on stage for this episode and co-host with me. I always invite creators of any size. If you have not, maybe you don't even have 50 subscribers yet, and it takes 50 subscribers in order to be able to go live on your own channel, but you don't need 50 subscribers in order to go live with Kendi K, because I am hosting the stream. So feel free, if this might be your first time, Kendi K, if you want to join me as a creator or even as a viewer, I would love to get some viewers to join me on stage and just talk shop. And maybe you can give us the viewer perspective as we talk about content creation, YouTube content creation, that is. Welcome in, friends. Welcome. This is Kendi K all day. I want to thank everybody for joining us for this episode of Shop Talk. And I just pinned that co-host link if anyone wants to join me for this episode of Shop Talk. This is our content creator maker space with 3 live stream episodes, Q&A episodes per week. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. This is a Kendi K all day. Friends, thank you for joining us. Thank you for rocking and riding with Kendi K in these YouTube streets. Yeah, really use your emojis to help you. I love emojis. I think everybody loves emojis. They help you to communicate a theme really quickly. Visually, folks can get straight into the vibe that you're trying to create. So a few emojis can really help you to transform some of your content. Think about some of your older content. How can you refresh it? How can you use it as a recap and push more traffic back to some of your older content that may have less views on it? Y'all, you have to work smart as a YouTube content creator. I work full time away from YouTube, and so I'm just a part-time content creator, so I have to work smart. That's what we do for Shop Talk, because we're just trying to work smarter, not harder, and grow our channels in quarter 4. That's October through December, the last 3 months of 2025. Absolutely, my friends. Absolutely. This is a Kendi K all day. Absolutely, friends. Absolutely. And this is Shop Talk. Friends, let's talk about things now from the viewer perspective. Let me get a little water here. We want to welcome in, and we've got more creators, more viewers joining us. We want to welcome in Ruthie Baby. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. We want to welcome in Tina Mo Show. These are all creators. Welcome in. We want to welcome in Life with Wanda. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. This is a Kendi K all day. I appreciate all these creators coming in to join us for this episode, this live stream episode of Shop Talk. It is with intentionality. We want to receive all of your questions. Drop those in the chat and we'll pop them up on the screen, and all the creators, including myself, we will do our very best to give you a diverse set of responses. We'll answer those questions as creators ourselves. Y'all, keep in mind, as you do your Growvember content in the month of November, keep in mind that viewer fatigue is real. Do you mean viewers can get? Yes, viewers, y'all, I just told you they are the most important thing that you should consider as you grow your channel to and through full monetization, friends. Viewer fatigue is real. Keep your eyes on the prize, and the prize are your coveted viewers, those who will watch, subscribe, comment, like your content, and they might even take the plunge and hit that join button and become a paid member. In my case, of Kendi K's crew, where we let the good times roll. Y'all, I'm going to share some special information later in this stream about why November is such a great month for Kendi K and those who are members of Kendi K's crew who've decided to become a paid member of Kendi K's crew. If you want to check out the membership benefits, go ahead and hit that join button and learn more. Thank you, friends. Y'all remember that viewers, just like you, get tired. Yes. So here are 4 things that viewers want you to know. I have informally polled the viewers on YouTube, and this is what they told me. This is what they told me. And y'all, but they all make sense, don't they? Viewers are telling us that they are tired too. They get tired too. But we still love you and we still want to support you, friends. And so keep that in mind, that there are going to be highs and lows when we talk about numbers of views, because your viewers are tired too. That's why, friends, y'all know that Sundays it's Kendi K's sunrise edition of Shop Talk, where cameras are optional. But you know what? Kendi K was thinking about that thing, and Kendi said, "You know what, Kendi K, you did a live stream, and in fact, on I think Friday or Saturday, I can't even remember now, but on Friday for sure, I don't know what day, whatever day, Monday I did 3 live streams in a day. So what does that mean, friends? My viewers might be tired of Kendi K, right? So give them a break." Give them a break, y'all. Just like we tell our children to put down their devices and go outside and play. I am encouraging you, for the sake of your viewers, they need a break from watching your YouTube content too. Give them a break. Let them put down their device. Let them turn the TV off, and let them just venture out, spend time with their kids, with their grandkids. You spend time with the folks that you love, and so that they can spend time doing things that they need to do, running errands, all the things that we do in our life when we're not on these YouTube streets. Yes. So give your viewers a break from your content too. And that means when we talk about consistency, I'm here to tell you, Kendi K, y'all, Kendi K is doing quite well as far as my YouTube checks. I cannot wait until the November 21, y'all, tends to be a good day for Kendi K, because so far so good. Ever since I became a fully monetized channel, I've gotten a bigger and better YouTube check every month. And so I'm super excited to see what my new YouTube check for November will be. And that is based on my channel's performance, the revenue gained in October. That's how it works. If you need more information than that, then just keep watching in these YouTube streets, because I'll be sharing that information. Absolutely. Friends, remember that your viewers, everything here, y'all, is from the perspective of viewers. Remember that viewers are craving your content, but they want to crave who you are, how you show up in these YouTube streets, friends, and they prefer that over perfection. So go ahead and put out your best content, but don't overthink the thing, y'all. It doesn't have to be perfect. They know you're not a movie producer. They have to know that thing if you're rocking and riding with Kendi K. Kendi K, I wish, but y'all know what? Over the time it has taken me to get to full monetization, I've learned so much more about the editing process, how to make things smoother, how to keep my music down low in my long format content so that it's pleasing to the ear, and so that folks can still hear me narrating in parts. I'm learning those things. But folks have still been so kind and still hitting that like button, still commenting, still watching all the way through. And I appreciate that. So just remember, they're not looking for you to be perfect, friends, as a YouTube creator. They're looking, they love the way there is something about you as a content creator. They like it. and they want to support you. They want to rock with you. So don't worry about being perfect. Go ahead and put your content out. Make sure it's your best. Right now, if it's poor, take a little time with it. But if it is good content and you're doing the things and you want them to see what you're doing, you want them to see your authentic self, go ahead and put that content out because they like you for you. Y'all remember that the holidays are very busy. Yes, absolutely. Yo, I am already thinking, Kenny K, what are you going to do personally? Are you going to have the folks over to your house on the West Coast, in West Tennessee? Are you going to do a social hour? Are you going to have, I'm still trying to plan Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know. I still am exploring all options. Low key, y'all, I'm waiting for somebody else to step up to the plate and say, hey, I will host the Thanksgiving for the family. That part. Yes. So y'all keep those things in mind. Folks need time too. And y'all just everybody, including your viewers, they need time for their own holiday planning, holiday shopping, holiday cooking, all of those things. All right. Always be thinking about what's best for the viewers. What's best for the viewers. So I was telling that story earlier that I was resting. Kenny K did a lot of live streams last week because it was the last week of Vlog-October, and Kenny K spent 2 of those weeks going to Hawaii to celebrate my 50th birthday. And then I came back for a few days and Kenny K went on a cruise to the Bahamas. Yes, and thank God that God held back the weather so that me and my little sister could come back with no threat of danger to us. And y'all, prayers to those who have lost their life, prayers to their families, and our condolences to those who have lost their life in those devastating weather patterns down near Jamaica and in the Caribbean. Friends, think it's more about being consistent and not just pushing out content, y'all. Just be consistent, and consistent does not mean that you have to upload fresh content every day, especially long format content or live streams. If that's not your vibe, if you don't have the time, truth be told, for that does not have to be the level of consistency, because as a part-time creator, I'm very pleased with my YouTube checks. Let me just say that. This is Grow Timber. We are talking about strategies that you can immediately put to work on your channel to help you grow to and through full monetization. Absolutely. Think about what is best for your viewers. Yeah, anytime you're thinking from the perspective of viewers, you are doing the right thing. Absolutely. I think that was on 60 Plus and Sophie. She did, first of all, shout out to 60 Plus and Sophie, because she had a rather long post, and it was just a heartfelt post where she was speaking through her community post to her viewers and subscribers. And she said, hey, what would you like for me to talk about as we start a new month, as we are squarely into Q4? The last 3 months, October through December, is Q4 of the year of 2025. What would you like for me to do on my channel? Is there anything else you want to know about me? What kind of content appeals to you? I want to make sure that I'm doing some of those things. Shout out to you, 60 Plus and Sophie. Do you notice that I'm being intentional about mentioning content creators? And these are the content creators who are chatting it up in my chat. These are the content creators who rock and ride with Kenny K. Y'all, you don't have to pay Kenny K a dime. I don't take money to shout out your channel. Because I don't need to, frankly. YouTube gives me a YouTube check for that. And friends, what I do want to do is I want to make this a fun process, because y'all, YouTube, is it hard work to start a YouTube channel? Yes, it is. Does it take a lot of time and commitment on your part? Yes, it does. But YouTube is still, I repeat, YouTube is still my virtual playground. Y'all, to start a YouTube channel and to turn 50 in October of this year, last month, just a few weeks ago, Kenny K had her 50th birthday. And I love the fact to know that I became a fully monetized channel at the age of 49, that I I didn't do social media at all. And so to start a YouTube channel and grow it to full monetization at 49, even before I turned 50 years old, y'all, that I'm super proud of that, because that means I learned a lot of new things in the process. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for chiming in. Thank you all for locking in. Yes. I mean, the content creators are coming on through here today, and I am super excited. And friends, so we just talked about how viewer fatigue is real. Now let's talk about creator fatigue. Creator fatigue is also real. So first and foremost, are you staying hydrated? Candy K did a live stream yesterday, did a country breakfast of sorts, and made a great frittata, a very veggie frittata. Check out that content if you haven't already. But y'all, Candy K, I told you during the live stream that Candy K was going to go straight in and stay in her pajamas for as long as she could. And I did that. I leaned into that. Hey there, the stores. Hey, y'all. Hey. And well, wait a minute. We want to welcome a co-host. It is Lala, America's High Vibe Coach. Give me just a moment. Y'all, I'm super excited. First of all, I love to see all of this cross-pollination of our channels, people dropping their channel links. But baby, we have Tina Moshaw is showing up, baby. Tina Moshaw has gifted 20 memberships to Candy K's crew. Tina Moshaw, thank you, dear friend. Thank you, dear friend. Thank you, Tina Moshaw. Baby, you have made this a Sunday to remember. Yes. Look at how Candy K's crew memberships are growing. La. That means it is truly Grovember over here for Candy K's crew. Y'all, I will shout out the new members who have been gifted a membership to Candy K's crew. But I first want to introduce you to our co-host. It is, in fact, Lala, America's High Vibe Coach. Lala, tell us a little bit. Say hello to the people. Say hello to the world, and tell us a little bit about your channel, Lala.
Hey y'all, hey, I created my channel so I can watch Candy K all day. Woo-hoo. So I can have me a front row seat for Shoptalk because I'm taking notes. As soon as you said creative fatigue, I was like, whoa, let me get my notebook.
Y'all see why I love La. Y'all see why I love La. And thank you, Tina Moshaw, for the gifted, the 20. I said 20 gifted memberships. Lala, tell us a little bit about your channel, dear heart. Your channels with an S.
I just got done juicing live. I did a purple cabbage juice and I did a celery, cucumber, parsley juice. Fantastic. Mwah, chef's kiss with pineapple in them both. So it's all about being juicy, and Rob took a break. I'm eating my little shallot in the background and listening to Candy K all day, enjoying the Sunday.
Can I tell you, Lala, that darn purple juice looked amazing. So tell us a little bit about that again. Purple cabbage.
It was purple cabbage, lemon, ginger, pineapple, and apple.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. First of all, the purple cabbage and the limes and the ginger, all of those things were looking so beautiful. But baby, when that purple juice started flowing out of that beautiful machine that you have there, whoa, just gorgeous. I loved your live stream, Lala. Everyone was just chatting it up in your chat, and Lala just juicing away. Thank you for reminding us. And Lala, pro tip, Lala was on that thing way in advance of November 1. in October, I watched Lala. I watched some content from Lala, and she called that thing Growvember. She said November is Growvember. So thank you, Lala, for being the inspiration for this episode 42 of Shop Talk. Thank you, Lala.
Thanks for having me, Candy K.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. And we want to bring another creator up to the stage, and we're going to welcome back Kyle, who's also a moderator on this channel. And I want to thank both Kyle and Lala, America's High Vibe Coach, for co-hosting this stream with me. If you'd like to join us, look for the pinned StreamYard link in the chat. It should be near the top of the chat. I pinned it to the chat, and look for the word StreamYard in that link. Just click that link and you can join me backstage. If I know you, if I rock with you, if I've been over to your channel, that means I know you. So go ahead and feel free to come right on up and connect your channel if you so desire, so you can gain watch hours on your channel. But friends, it's Blogto. It's not Blogtober. It's Growvember. It's Growvember. New month, a new growth on your channel. Absolutely. Friends, we are going to take a look. Mix easy. This is how you avoid that creator for fatigue. Lala, I will certainly think of you when I put that special note to stay hydrated. Juicing. Would you talk a little bit, Lala, about how juicing supports hydration?
Absolutely. Juicing is the original H3O2. You get the real water from your fruits and vegetables. God's gifted water, not the one that is tainted by the plastic bottles and the PCBs and PCPs and all that stuff. Now, just heard that they're putting tap water in those plastic bottles and slapping a label on them. So be careful. You can't get tap water out of an apple. So yeah, stay hydrated. And I would recommend adding a lemon or adding a lime, a little cucumber, mint, something to your water, so you can stay alive, keep that brain activated.
Do y'all see all the pro tips that America's High Vibe Coach, Lala, the High Vibe Coach, Lala is, she has so many channels, and I was part of one of her live streams this morning, so I had no idea that she was planning to join me to co-host this stream, y'all. This is where you come. This is a safe space for content creators to grow, to collaborate, and to learn about how to grow their channels in these YouTube streets. And another safe space, Candy K, 10 out of 10, Candy K highly recommends The Source, who is chatting it up in their chat. And thank you, The Source, for being a member of Candy K's crew, and that's crew with a K. Y'all, right after this stream's ends, at the top of the hour, y'all pop on over there to The Source, and you can get your name put on the support wheel. And if he chooses your name for the support wheel, he does the support wheel for every day of the week. And that means he just invites and encourages others to get on over to some of the smaller and newer channels, y'all. It's a new month. It's everyone is able then to get a support push to their channel. And that's something that's why, again, it was one of, I had a support wheel day. Lala and Kyle, let's get your introduction here as well. Kyle, tell us about the support wheel and how you've been able to use that and how you interact in these YouTube streets in safe spaces like Shop Talk. Go ahead, co-host Kyle.
Sorry, I'm just chewing on something while you guys are talking.
That's Kyle, y'all. We love him. Kyle is our good co-host, buddy. So Kyle, you let me know when you're ready to tell us a little bit about one of your channels. And I said channels with an S.
Okay. If you guys want to just chit chat, I'll get back to you whenever I can.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna keep this train just keeps on rolling. We are talking about the support wheel. The Source is reminding us, and I'm just reminding you of all these other safe spaces in addition to Shop Talk, coming to you with 3 live Q&A live streams per week. Creator fatigue is real, y'all. You'll stay hydrated out here in these YouTube streets. And y'all, do a a healthy balance of content. When we talk about a creator week and when we talk about Growvember, the month of November, do a healthy balance of using your shorts, taking some of your long format content and repurposing it. Remember, the YouTube allows you to use 5-minute clips from some of your long format content and your live streams. Put those together and give viewers introduction to some content that they may be less familiar with. If it were me, and let me tell you what Kendi K does. If it were me, friends, what Kendi K does is I often will go right in there and I will say, where do I see less views on things that I spend a lot of time editing? Some of my longer format content, right, Lala? I spend a lot of time on it, but it may not have a lot of views. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check my thumbnail, and then y'all, I'm going to keep giving folks glimpses of that. I might show that content that got fewer views than expected. I might put that in a community post and say, hey, because maybe your viewers were busy when you first put that out. Maybe they didn't even know your channel at that point. Now bring that stuff back. Bring that funky track back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring that funky track back. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Lala, do you have any other suggestions for how we can fight some of that content creator fatigue, Lala?
Yeah, I think repurposing was one of the top things that you can do. Go back and chop up a live and repurpose the live. I really do like doing that. And then in the YouTube studio, it tells you where the retention was high. So I like to go back in there, and you can edit in YouTube studio and chop off those boring parts, and just refresh the content. And batching, I think that you had that on there. Batching is one of my favorites, especially for long form and short videos. Batching helps to reduce fatigue when you're in the mood. And it's something that if you can't produce every single day, and maybe you have 2 or 3 days out of the week where you have the time, especially if you're if you have a full-time job, you're a full-time mom, you're a full-time grandmother, full-time, everything full-time. I think batching helps too when you do have the energy to have the stuff. Like I'm sitting here, I'm about to batch now, and I have my stuff. When you have a plan, it helps defeat fatigue too. A lot of times fatigue can come from being all over the place. So I think when you actually have a plan in place, it helps.
Look at, did y'all, wait a minute.
Is that another Tina Mo show?
Thank you, Tina Mo Show, for gifting 20 memberships to Kendi K's crew. But did y'all catch a glimpse of Lala's content creation notes? Lala, give us another glimpse of those notes. Y'all see, this is a creator who has 4 channels. Okay.
I have a book. I have a notebook for each channel. So I was about to work on my language channel, and then I have my nutrition channel, and then I have 2 more notebooks. So I found that once I had a plan in place, a purpose and intention, it definitely did help me from just, there was times where I just want to say, I quit. I don't want to do this no more. And
haven't we all felt
I didn't
that?
know what I was doing. I had no purpose. I had no direction. I was just all over the place. But as soon as I started putting stuff in order, then it kept me in order.
Yes, absolutely, Lala. I'm still fooling around with all my different. There you go, big and pretty, Lala, America's high vibe coach. I'm trying to get back to my other views though. I've been fooling around here, and we'll get it back. Give me just a moment. Okay, that's a good one. We'll take that one for right now, y'all. I've been fooling around with all these different layouts and making my own layouts. Some of them are working better than others, y'all. But I don't really worry about that too much, because those who rock with Candy K are going to keep rocking with Candy K. And I appreciate every one of you for being here on this live stream. We again, y'all, Tina Mo Show, thank you. Thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. And I do believe that is the most gifted memberships that any kind human has ever gifted to my viewers. And so thank you so much for doing that. What a wonderful investment in Candy K all day. Friends, I'm going to pop over so that if you give me just a moment, I'm going to pop over so that I can announce who has received those 20 gifted memberships. If I can find them. Give me just a moment.
That amazed me.
That is absolutely amazing, because here are those folks. Let me read you a few of them. These people have received gifted memberships to Candy K's crew, courtesy of Tina Mo Show. She is one person that she is. Mervetta's Kitchen. You are now a member of Candy K's crew, Real Odds and Even. You scored a membership to Candy K's crew, courtesy of Tina Mo Show. I was blessed, child of God, that you are. Love your content, love your daily posts. She does daily community posts to inspire you, to give you a little bit of a word from the Lord and reminders of God's goodness. Yes. Mommy Money Getter has now received a gifted membership to Candy K's crew. Welcome, Mommy Money Getter. Coach Mean has again scored a gifted membership. This is not her first time scoring a gifted membership. Y'all, gifted memberships are based on your engagement with the content creator's channel. Not during this particular live stream, but across the board. Overall engagement, how you engage with that channel. The more you engage with that channel, watching the content, hitting the like button, dropping into the comments, perhaps buying supers, stickers, gifts, any of those things that will help to increase your odds for getting a gifted membership. In my case, to Candy K's crew. So Coach Mean Savannah Mills is now a member of Candy K's crew and has received a gifted membership in the past. And so she scored another. Nuestra Familia received a gifted membership to Candy K's crew, courtesy of Tina Mo Show. Miss TikTok Girl, welcome aboard. You are now a member of Candy K's crew. Homebody My Design is now a member of Candy K's crew. Thank you. Courtesy of Tina Mo Show. Eric Lapointe, Elevated Mindset, has been a member and is now a member again, thanks to Tina Mo Show. Heather Ray, you scored a gifted membership to Candy K's crew, Positive Crash Outs. Y'all, I got to read 20 of them, y'all. Shantae G, Faith Marie Unscripted, and Nissa Boo, new to you. Thank you. And Shamika scored that last membership. You are now a member of Candy K's crew. Y'all, look forward to receiving a special post for crew members only and content for crew members only. And y'all, it's always crew with a K. Y'all, let's get back to the meat of the matter. We are talking about the things that content creators need to know. Friends, your energy drives your content. Your energy will drive your content. I took a day after I did my live stream yesterday morning, and thank you to those who were rocking and riding with me as I fixed that country breakfast and that frittata, that very veggie and mushroom frittata. Friends, Kitty K stayed in her jammies and rested for much of the day. Yes, I did. I also focused on hydration. Lala reminds us, Lala, what should we add to our water to maximize hydration?
Add just some lemon to your water. That's the most simple step. Everybody can grab lemons, and they are budget friendly in these trying times,
Yes,
For
absolutely.
those who have to budget now. Lemon is the most basic. Wake up and drink some lemon water before you have your coffee. If you want to step it up or switch it up, add some lime. I also like cucumber. I like my favorite is the cucumber and lime and mint combination. I make me a little mojito. I call it mojito water, and it is very refreshing.
Absolutely. And I love lemon water. I make my own lemon water, but I must tell you, that's why you're America's High Vibe coach, according to Kitty K. But you will be. I received that for you, Lala. But Lala, it was Lala who said, if y'all like lemon water, you need to add some cucumber to the lemon water. And oh my gosh, y'all, that is truly refreshing when you add cucumbers to the lemon water. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Welcome in, Queen's Alchemy. Welcome, friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Kendi K all a day. Look, Lala is still down in that chat, supporting it through the chat. I love to see that. I love to see all the creators coming back through here. Gemini Diva, who's a content creator herself. Y'all check out Gemini Diva 79 and Gemini Diva, Lala, Kyle's vlog, Monique Cole. Thank you all for helping to moderate this stream and keep everybody rolling along on this train with Kendi K. Yes, Claire, the missing link. Thank you for moderating this stream as well. Friends, we've got more content coming your way. Let's keep this train going. Friends, if you would like an in-depth interview with Kendi K all day, friends, we are now booking for November. So go ahead and reach out to me. I hope that one of my moderators will be able to drop the link to my survey. And I just want to know, just indicate your interest and let me know that you want me to connect with you. And that'll give you an opportunity to share your email address with me, and we'll go from there. I am booking through November for Coffee and Conversations, and that is my in-depth interview. I can do a 60-minute interview, a 90-minute interview, as much as a 120-minute or 2-hour interview per your schedule and mine. Absolutely. Yes. We want to thank Queen's Alchemy 22. She was doing made a black bean burger. I was watching that content yesterday. So thank you, Queen's Alchemy, another great content creator in these YouTube streets. A shout out to all the creators who are down in that chat, chatting it up. Absolutely. Friends, we want to be intentional here, and I want to share some content creators with you that you may not be aware of. Y'all check out the beautiful thumbnails created by Simply Debbie Sue. I hope that it inspires you to click and check her out, and she is dropping her channel link in that chat. Y'all check out Simply Debbie Sue as a content creator. Friends, I want you to check out Model Lori Ann. If you're not familiar with Model Lori Ann, check out Model Lori Ann as a content creator. Check out these creators. They're putting out their best content. What I have vowed to do, absolutely free. You don't have to pay me a dime. I won't take it. Not because if I like your content and if I like how you show up authentically in this YouTube streets, friends, it's a given. It's a given. You're going to see me mentioning your channel. And it's only those that I'm all locked in on now that Kendi K will give her coveted. And I do mean coveted. 10 out of 10. Kendi K highly recommends. And now, because you're not gonna mess with my good name, okay? I don't give everybody that 10 out of 10 recommendation. I do not. I'm Lala. I do not. But it's only those creators and it's only their content that I attach my good name to and give them the highly coveted 10 out of 10 rating. And y'all, America's High Vibe Coach, Lala, you have that coveted 10 out of 10, Kendi K. Highly recommends. Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all see that energy? It's just bursting out of the page. Y'all, she that is just who she is as a mother, as a content creator, as a fitness coach. Y'all lock in with America's High Vibe Coach. Lock in with Lala, 10 out of 10. Kendi K highly recommends. I want to thank both of my co-hosts. I want to thank Kyle Vlogs. I also want to thank Lala, America's High Vibe Coach, plant-based nutrition. She's not just got one channel, she's got 4. Check out Kyle Vlogs and check out Lala, the High Vibe Coach. Want to thank both of them for being co-hosts with me today. Kyle, stay tuned, Kyle, and so that you can say goodbye. But we'll pass it over first to Lala for our final goodbyes, y'all. It's been an hour of power. Can you believe it? We're already through. We are already through. Kenny K is coming to you with hours of power now. As much as I can, share your goodbyes to us, Lala. Tell us what you got coming up. What should we look forward to as you say your final comment?
We grow in Growvember. I'm looking for growth in Growvember. So I'm just putting out a lot of inspirational, motivational, letting you know, no excuses. I heard no excuses November from Tina Mosho. No excuses. You know, you got to put that work in to get that workout. And again, finding the balance between life and lives from going live and living your real life, just finding that balance. And I am curing my scoliosis too. So I'm looking forward to helping people out with that have that same issue. That's what's going on with Lala. And if I say, Avida Zane, arrivederci, au revoir, adios.
Goodbye.
Adios and goodbye.
Yes. Yes, we're passing that thing right on over to Kyle Vlogs. Kyle, do you care to share a goodbye message with us? Thank you for co-hosting today, though, Kyle.
Thank you for having me, even though I wasn't able to talk as much on this panel.
Okay. Do you want to take a moment and share a little bit about your channel right now, Kyle? It's up to you.
We can always do this next time. I just a little under the weather today.
I understand. Well, we hope you feel better, Kyle. We hope you feel better. I thank you for rocking and riding with me as always in these YouTube streets. Thank you, Kyle. And thank you. It's because Kyle is so committed to Shop Talk and all 42 episodes. I still cannot believe that we are at our 42nd episode of Shop Talk. But Kyle, I have recently made Kyle a moderator on my channel because he fully supports this channel, and I appreciate that support. And so I responded by making Kyle a moderator. Y'all, episode 41, we were talking all about moderators. How many do you need? What is a moderator? How do I make someone a moderator on my channel? All the things of the things of the things. That's what we do on Shop Talk, is we really break it down step by step for content creators. Y'all, thank you for rocking.
Since you were talking about moderators, I was doing some research on how when YouTube was starting to bring up the whole moderator thing for content creators.
Okay, you want to share one tip for us for how we should use moderators?
Always use them carefully and easily, because you never want to give the wrong person the moderator, because you don't want to let them overrun that power and start banning a bunch of people or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I had that happen to me before.
Yes, I think we've all been there. So that's what we do on Shop Talk, friends. We want to help you not. We all have learned lessons as content creators, because we're all new and small content creators. But y'all, I want to tell you that it is in your wheelhouse. You can bring your channel to full monetization in this last quarter between October and it's now Growvember. November and December. By the end of this year, you can become a fully monetized channel. Friends, I was able to do it in just 6 months. But if you stick with Shop Talk, if you connect with these great content creators, if you put out the best content that you're able to, just put out your best content. And there is something about you and how you show up authentically in these YouTube streets that lots of people like. Think about Y'all, look at the number of subscribers that you have now. Those are how many people believe in you and believe in your brand. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all, don't you love Lala? You gotta love Lala. She's America's high vibe coach. Y'all, thank you for rocking and riding with us. On behalf of me, my co-host, Lala, the high vibe coach, and Kyle Vlogs. Y'all, goodbye for now. Join us over on The Source. Goodbye for now.